talking with Falcon football coach Matt Walker. And Matt, the Falcons were on the road last weekend, a WIAC game at UW-Platteville. Pioneers took a 24-14 win. Your thoughts on the game?
Well, it's the second straight week we played a top 15 team in the country and came out on the short end, but proud of our guys. We took another top 20 team down to the wire and kind of turned it into the game we wanted to. We knew they've kind of become this high-powered offense, and they do such a great job there scoring points. And it was our plan to slow things down. The plan wasn't to put up huge offensive numbers. I knew it would be a weird week statistically, but that's what we wanted. We wanted to try to ground out the clock a little bit, and really, again, we turned it into that kind of street fight that we wanted to, and I think we limited them to 4 possessions the first half of the game, and go in 10-7 at half, and really, like I said, despite being down 3 there, it turned it into the game that we wanted and not let that offense get going, and had a couple big plays the second half that hurt us in the kick game. The punt over the head, obviously. Jay Ekman's he's the best snapper I've ever coached in my life, and good snappers, you forget about them. That's when they're doing well, because they just kind of boringly do their job, and he's as good as I've ever had at it. And just out of nowhere, he had one let loose, and obviously cost us, turned into a score there, and flipped the game. And then we were able to rebound, and we got another score ourselves, and continued to kind of work the clock, and so still found ourselves in a 1-score game late in the half, and gave them everything they wanted. Boy, it was a great battle. Again, I think hats off to our defense, played extremely well and kept us in the game. Again, had that short field on the punt snap, and then again offensively had some guys come out of their normal roles to do this stuff we wanted to grind the clock up, and proud of our effort. I can't say enough about our kids and what our guys stand for, to continue to put gas in the tank every week and come out and play as hard as they do with the attitude they do. And the passion they do, and to be as bought in as they are with this thing, going through these ups and downs we've gone through. Can't say enough about these kids, and that's the one thing that's consistent with us, is we're going to get great effort and a great coaching staff who's going to put together a plan every week to win, and we're ready to play again. I mean, our kids are excited about next week, and yeah, this is another tough loss, but I think we're proving to everybody we belong in the top half of this league, and really fighting the teams that find themselves in the top of this league, and giving them all they can handle, because Platteville's that's a good outfit that's going to win a bunch of games.
Matt, you mentioned the defense, and senior safety Andy Lundgren was named the team's defensive player of the week. He had 13 tackles, also intercepted a pass deep in the Falcon territory, and that turned into a touchdown for the Falcons. Could you talk about Andy's play a little bit? He
was all over the place. Like I said, he was supporting the run hard from the safety position. He was had the big interception late to get us to another score, flying around in the pass game. I think Luke Ratke's name was mentioned. Luke was flying all over the place. To play coverage against all their stuff that they do spread out. Linebackers have to be responsible for more than just one gap, and so they got to really fly around, because you got to walk linebackers out to play against their pass stuff. So the middle guys got to really be a sideline to sideline player, and Luke was flying around. I thought our entire defense, like I said, you could go on that whole secondary, and Kittle and Flom and Ledbetter and those guys, and Register, and up front, Derek Tarter's playing as well as anybody's. Nick Jacobson continues to be an animal for us up front. So we're getting production out of those guys, and we're staying healthy on defense. So I'm excited for them to play next week, because I know they're going to put us in a position to win a game.
Talking about next week, Mac, another WIAC road game at UW-Oshkosh. What do you know about the Titans?
Well, their MO, what they've become. I mean, they're tough guys, and play extremely physical. Has kind of been the one thing you walk out of that game the last couple of years, say, man, that's a physical group, and so you got to get your helmet strapped on for another fight. They mix it up on offense and do some things that challenge you. They mix in some option stuff with the base offense. Defensively, they're a multiple front look. I mean, you never quite know what front you're going to get and coverage you're going to get. They do a good job of mixing things up. So I like what they do on both sides of the ball. They fly around. They played an extremely difficult schedule. I think their record clearly is a misrepresentation of how good a football team they are. I think they played 3 scholarship schools in their non-conference, and so we know we're going to have our hands full. But and I think that it's a real test for us to start off with a Stevens Point team who's playing really well on the road at Platteville, on the road at Oshkosh. And that's two extremely difficult trips against two very, very, very good football teams that are in the top half of this league. We gotta keep our head above water and come out and fight again this week and take care of the football so that our defense can put us in another position to win, because we have the weapons on offense. We got to hold on to the football though.
Matt, something I wanted to ask you about. Last Thursday, you had your youth day with the Falcons, and yeah, I think you mentioned you had 250 young kids out there. Could you talk about that experience a little bit?
It's an awesome day that connects the university and the community to have that many kids and families. It was such a special day to see them line up against our guys, and I kept joking that I didn't know who was having more fun. It was our guys or the little kids. It was a really special day. For a lot of those kids, their first time on turf like that on the new field, and we let the families come out and walk around the field. We did autographs for probably an hour afterwards, and it was a celebration of football, man. Guys just having a great time with the kids. And I know the kids were having a blast, and that was a good day for us in a sport, and especially a year we're having with ups and downs, and sometimes life's perspectives get out of focus a little bit. This was a good day to put things back in perspective, and I think it was an important day for us to be around those kids, and a cool day for everybody.
Matt, congratulations to you and the Falcons on that. I know everybody looks forward to that. Good luck to you this week at Oshkosh, and we'll talk to you next week.
Thank you.